I already took a look and read the challenge, so I know what I'm going to do, more or less. So let's begin. In the first challenge, they want us to put our name in the app file. Looks pretty simple. So in here, we can delete this and copy, paste. Okay, first one is done. And now they want us to choose the table component, create all the rows dynamically, loads all the rows at once, okay, and put the color headers should match the object parameter. We need to add titles to each rows in the data. Okay, so we have this image that we can see that the title is the columns are ID, title, and status. Okay, and I've took a look already at this, and I know that we have a code here that we can use. So let's create our component. I'm going to call mine table custom because I don't know anything better. Let's export the growing table and see if it appears. On the solution, they say for us to use the components. We could do the table directly here, but I've learned that we should put our components in there, in the components folder. Let's see if we have a table. We don't have a table, and why it's that? Solution table is not defined. Okay, makes sense because we didn't call it table, we call it table custom. We didn't call table custom, but now we're going to call it table custom. Table custom, table custom. Okay, now we also have the dependency here because it was automatically put. And now if we refresh, we also don't have because we are using state, okay, on the table custom file. So we forgot to import, yeah, we are missing dependencies or the imports. So in here, let's import everything that we can see. So import, the first one was the use state, right? Okay. And the second one that we saw was the table custom. Okay. Let me put this a bit bigger. Okay. Table. No, it was not table custom. Was the file table custom that is missing dependencies. Okay. Yeah, but we are missing the dependencies of SAP2, so let's start importing them. Table role, table cell, the label. What more? The table itself. Okay, table growing modes. Do we see anything more? No, let's see. Table column is not defined. I guess I forgot that one. And now, yeah, now we have things appearing. Perfect. What I'm going to do is we don't want this and don't want this too. We don't want the div. So basically it says that the challenge doesn't use the growing thing, so let's not use it. Let's load everything at once like the request, and we could create our rows like this, but for me to simplify things, I'm going to just create my rows like this. So rows, and we're going to receive the rows from the solution because the data is here. So we need to use props, and we're going to call it data2, and we're going to map, and let's call it D. And now we are going to use their example. You don't need this anymore. And in here, we're going to use our key. We can just use the D ID, and we can now do something like this and copy 3 times because it's 3 columns that we saw. It was the ID, the title, and the status. ID, title, status. And now here we are missing another column, and we are going to put the ID, the title, and the status. And we should have our table. Okay, no, we are not sending data. So in the table, no, the solution, in here we need to send our data, and this calls table data. Okay, should we see now things? Data is undefined. It shouldn't be. Props data. Do we need to refresh maybe? No, we are just not sending because, oh yeah, of course, this is not, is this, and we need to return. Okay, maybe I was correct, I just forgot to return. Okay, was this, we have the return, yeah, perfect. Okay, we need to update the title. If I remember correctly, I read that they request us to do that, and I saw that they just copy the things from here, so let's do the same thing in our solution. Let's copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, and copy paste. The challenge now should be completed because it was just 2 steps. The third one was to take the screenshot, and yeah.